We've seen many of the Destined Ones perform at tournaments, but the one that was missing is Levidras. Until today, in the final round of Swiss at WGB Singapore, where we get to see if it's truly been slept on this whole time. Final round of Swiss for WGB Singapore. Do we have a Lyrical Monastery on our hands here? Hold up. Say no. Whoa, it went dark. No, Abyssal Dark Knight. Okay, we're back. Whoa, is that Levidras? Levidras? Hold up. Versus Prison. What is it with Prison always popping up in these streams? Feels like we've had Prison in every WGB Singapore. Yeah, what happened there? Abyssal Dark Knight? Abyssal Dark Knight for a second? Alright, searches the Prison. Is this really Levidras or is this Leonorn again? Is it a bait starter? It's not Night Rose, that's for sure. Night Rose needs the Grenache starter. Alright, Soul Charge 2 triggers. Oof! 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 All I see is the PG in that hand. Oh! Hold up! It's actually Levidras! Uh-oh. It's not Norn. It's actually the Levidras starter. We got 1, 2, 3 Smurfettes on the left versus Tristar on the right. Alright, calls down the countercharger. So, actual Levidras. People asked for this. They were hoping to see it. How does this matchup play out? I guess it does help to deal with the numbers from Pure Light in terms of having the markers. So, for those of you who don't know what Levidras does, it basically puts down markers on both players' sides of the field, and your markers buff you, and the markers you put on your opponent's side of the field debuff them, and you get to draw cards when you debuff them too. Now we do see a card go from hand to Prison. It's gonna be... oh, it's the grade 1, the booster. You can put that behind Vanguard next turn. Oh, gonna use the lethal. CB1 here. Top 5. After imprisoning something. What do we call? What we got? It's gonna be... ooh, alright. The upgrader. The jump ride for Pure Light. Very nice. Damn. Levidras made it to the last round of Swiss. That is cool to see. This might be the winning in for Top Cut. Levidras jump scare wasn't on my bingo card for this stream. I think it wasn't for a lot of people. Alright, here comes the reset pink. Swinging no guard. And finds a Pure Light. Alright, there's the grade 2, the back row attacker. Haven't memorized the names of the Levidras cards yet, so I'll just be popping them up on video here. Alright, gonna show the Levidras ride line and ride into the grade 2 for free. It is the DSR as well. Love to see it. Alright. Up next is gonna be, ooh, we're gonna play the Habitat here, top 7. So we've seen a mix of Habitats and the Soulboss 1 Revive order as well. Yeah, we go from Jiva to Levidras. Got all the anime decks out here. I mean, Vanguard is mostly anime decks, to be honest, but you know. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's like, oh mein Gott! Oh mein Gott! Black Wings? Alright, gonna get the grade 1 out of the Prison here. Swing with the 18, and then you got another 18 on the back there too. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
This is my daddy.
Alright, hits the draw on defensive, which is pretty big. Shuts down the last attack. Oh, I do like how Tristar's been showing their energies, just like putting them along the red area where the energies are. Like, that's a dedicated area for the energies, so I kind of wish more players would use it. I love the Night Rose decks on display. It is nice. Yeah, Black Wings was top meta, but I mean like nowadays. Alright, so now Prison doesn't have too much to do here. I mean, you want to get to your 3 cards in Prison. You can use your CB1 for your grade 3, but you would rather use CB on other cards, I think. Gonna use the Cuff Spring. Ask for a card from hand. Is this a new mat for energy? No, the tournament organizer does the red zone themselves. They make that little red area themselves with like tape. You can kind of see the tape. Oh, is that the Blitz Order Searcher? That's a pretty cool tech. Alright. He's in Levidras CB kind of tight. It has a countercharger that goes to Soul, so it kind of generates both Soul and Counterblast, I guess. Alright, Lethal. Gonna get the second Prison here. So the CB went to the Lethal. And then I think you can use the grade 2 here to just Energy Blast 3 and get another card into Prison, right? Yep, there we go. So that goes to Prison, then you Energy Blast 3 to draw a card. Whoop. Very nice. So now it's gonna come down to... I mean, you only do 3 attacks here, but you got your triple drive. Pretty good start for Prison, especially going first. Gonna commit to the full board here. So this way, Levidras can also think about its tokens, about his markers quite easily because the board is gonna already be there. Alright, here's the drive in plus 10k on the Seraph Snow. Coming in with 31 triple drive. Levidras says no guard. Heal comes out, goes down to 1 damage. So that's gonna be pretty big because you're optimally wanting to push Smurfette here to like optimally 4, but realistically it's probably gonna be like 3 with these numbers. Second check, nothing. Third check, also nothing. Okay, gonna go to 2. Hits the hits the heal. Might make that game plan for Tristar a bit tough. So that means you'll have to spend like next Pure Light turn basically just pushing, and then only after that you start threatening lethal, which gives a lot of time for Levidras to actually like get to where it wants to be. Never mind, they're gonna actually take a lot of damage here. Not guarding at all. I guess I mean, it's not like Levidras drive checks that much to be able to, you know, find their way to a bunch of heals, but they do dex in, I guess, from using their orders. All right, here comes Levidras. Gonna use the grade 2 effect here on Ride. Check top 5, I believe. Find itself a card. It's gonna be. It's, I like it. The Sanctitude. Add it to hand. You know you're playing against a top grade 4 deck. So the Sanctitude is gonna be extra effective here now. Levy does use a lot of CB. Yeah, I guess just for... But do you need 3 CB this turn? I guess the grade 1, the back row grade 2, and Vanguard? Is that... Does the back row grade 2 use it? Alright, here come the markers. I'm gonna give 1 to the Restander. I like it. Alright, Soul Blast 1. This is most likely Divine Skill coming through. Gonna give it like that. Pretty good. And then it's plus 10k and a crit to the Vanguard. Swap around the front and back here to get the front, the back row attack. Wants the CB just to call, yeah, from the Prison. That is a fair point. All right, and then the Ride line here. You might have want to call the Ride line grade 1 first. Gonna just use Ladder. Ooh, Ladder in this matchup is big. It's actually pretty annoying for Prison because now they can't target anything. And you get a soul from it too. So that's why they ditched the Habitat for Ride deck too. I like it, I like it. Surprised they don't have a Divine Skill marker yet? Me too. Somehow Pokemon has had GX attack, V-Star power, all that kind of stuff, but Vanguard doesn't want to make a Divine Skill marker. The fans are willing to make it, but Bushford hasn't made it like usable yet in official tournaments, which is annoying. Alright, so now Levidras is coming in with 38, I believe. Gonna have the back row attack here too. Does the countercharger have to boost to countercharge, or does it just work at the end of turn or end of the battle? 6 attacks? 5 attacks, 5 attacks. Ooh, crit! Comes out. 3 damage and a Persona Ride to boot. Oh, crit, defensive. Ult to Vanguard, PG to damage. 1 more, go to 4. Ooh, it's another PG, 2 PGs! That's actually big. That is huge. Gonna go into the rear here. Take out the multi-attacker with an 18k. I'd love a magnetic energy counter setup you have for the channel vids. Yeah, I really like that one. The magnetic ones are great. I feel like Bushroad should just make that kind of stuff. People will buy it even if the price tag is a bit steep. So this is 18k going to rear. Then the back row does have you got 25 in the back, I think, so it does hit the Vanguard still. Okay, the CC does go off still. That's nice. Countercharge does go off. We get the soul from it too. This should be 25. Asking for a 5k. Cup Spring's gonna come off. And then... I mean, here you don't have to go for the back row attack. You can just boost and go in. I think... Doesn't this thing get another 5k from boosting? Yeah, right. There we go. So 25, 35, 43, I think? It's pretty huge. 43 on 33. After they're already at 4, kind of forcing them to guard. Oh, I guess it was... Oh, yeah. 43. 30k to guard. Doesn't have 10s. Understandable. Have a nice day. So now you got 3 CB to work with. It's pretty good. Pretty good. No Blitz Order and drop for 10k for Morpho. Yeah, I don't think so. We've only seen the regular, normal orders. Man, pretty good use of resources from Levidras. I mean, used up the CB during the turn, got the CC out as well. All right, got the one prison from drop from the upgrader, and now Pure Light comes in. Doesn't use CB either, which is great. Chose not to CB for the Seraph Snow here before riding up, so I guess the CB is gonna be committed to something else, which makes sense. You don't really have the leeway to use that counterblast anymore because you want to use it on your multi-attackers. So we're gonna give up the 2 soul here. And then 2 cards from hand. Ladder is active, so the board is not touched. So that is good. So yeah, the only thing that was removed from the board is a grade 1. So yeah, the hand and the soul can still be touched, but the rear guards are not. How many in prison? 6. So plus 15k to front row right now. I think they're probably asking about Lethal Royal, since technically ladder doesn't prevent you from targeting. It prevents them from moving. So you can still use lethal to target. And then because you've imprisoned something this turn, you can still do the top 5 call, right? There we go, finds the Citrus. That is her name, right? Citrus. Where's Scales? Yeah, Levidras has been doing pretty good in Japan, but we haven't seen any throughout these 9 rounds. All right. Gives up a card from drop. The 7th card in the prison. 3 away from crit. Oh yeah, ladder does prevent the targeting, but yeah, you can still do as much as you can with the lethal refill. All right, now it comes down to optimally, like even if you can't get to 10, you want to get to 8 prison if possible. Ooh, that helps. She does imprison from drop, so gonna give up the starter. Now we're at plus 20 to the front. These numbers are starting to hit. Another lethal. Those do get 5k. All right, these are pretty big columns now, even like all things considered. Coming in with 30. Will Levidras use the marker? Oh, it will. Minus 10. And the draw. So now it's just 20. Yep, 2 5Ks, including the countercharger here. Pretty good. Is prison similar to Lost Zone in Pokemon? Not exactly. Bind Zone is more like Lost Zone. Prison you can interact with, so you can pull your units out of the prison as well. All right, triple check there. Didn't look too strong. Ooh, plays the tiny machine gun. Just got into Vanguard again. What's the meta looking like? Very diverse. All kinds of decks are popping up at the top. Are you playing the English format or the Japanese format? It's always where the question starts. All right, Smart Fact goes to 5, but doesn't really worry about it too much. Gonna remove the marker there, draw a card. So basically making this a 33-41. So just 2 15s will do it. Damn, okay. The markers are doing work actually. Gonna Persona Ride. Go to 9 energy as well. And then you get the Soul Blast 1. Ah. With the ride, the DSR on top. Nah, it wasn't top deck. We saw it last turn. Alright, CB1. Gonna get another marker on your side of the field. Oh no, it's gonna revive too, okay. From the prison. Thinking what / where to call them. Alright, counter charge gonna go there. Wouldn't the numbers be better the other way around? I might be wrong though. I guess if they're swinging, if they're not like prison's on 4, so they can't really afford to take these attacks half-heartedly, and you've got Persona Ride too, so. Oh, they're gonna overcall the grade 1, okay. Gonna call out the girl that she's the searcher, isn't she? Kind of cool the judges don't mind if you flex your DSR. I think for this deck it's okay, but for any effects that say like return your ride deck back to the ride deck, it would be a problem, and there's a lot of generic cards that do that. Alright, gonna put the marker, okay. On the grade 3 there. This track's a jam. Alright, gonna just swing with the Levidras here. Use the grade 1 booster to give the back row attack to the grade 2 there. So it's coming in with a big power too. This what, 23, 38? It's kind of the same as last turn, just minus a divine skill. PG. Ooh, they damaged 2 PGs and still have one, so that's good. Tristar does have a pretty big hand. Alright. First check. Front! That's big. Second check. There's the Blitz Order Searcher. Pretty huge. Alright, gonna swing with the back row here. Start smallest. The 20. His CB. He does have a counter charge here, so should be alright. They should make a 7k power counter. Yeah. Seems to come up for those grade 1s a lot. Alright, rebalancing the dice. I mean, you want to guard the small one here, probably. No, he's gonna take it. Ooh, hits nothing. Why would you not have guarded that earlier? That's kind of strange. What leader do I play in One Piece? I like Uta and Yamato, but lately I've been playing Doflamingo and I picked up parts for Shanks. But I don't really play the game that much. I mostly play Vanguard, Evolve, and Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to take that 20k. That's arguably the smallest one. And his hand is definitely could have guarded that. So now you're eating a 30k. Then it's like 30. Then a 38 here. And then a 45. Those could have been taken. On-fall should have been 30. Even then, like, you got bigger. I guess he was banging on the defensive, but I mean, if you can guard everything. Oh, okay. Dairy Violet, of course. Dairy Violet is a grade 2 that when you guard with her, if your opponent has 2 or more cards in the prison, you can soul boss 1 and she acts like a perfect guard against grade 2 and below. Or grade 2 and greater, or grade 2 and below? I think it was grade 2 and below. All right. Prison survives for another turn. But Freeze, if you want to check out the Vanguard meta, there's a really good website called VG Paradox. You should check it out. It goes over, it lets you look at every single deck list that topped every single event throughout the world. English format, Japanese format. Literally every single piece of Vanguard data of the current modern format is in there. So have a look through. You can find a lot of data for any deck you want across both formats. So if you're a new or returning player, it's by far the best place to go. All right, this is gonna be pretty tough turn. Wow, that's an interesting cut. This is gonna be a tough turn for Levidras to survive, I think. Even if you have the 1 marker on, you do get a draw, but it's like you don't have the ladder anymore. So now your rear guards are also getting imprisoned. So the prison's gonna be huge now. We got 2, 4, 6. That's 11, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we're up to 11. Your Shiranui still on top? Oh, you're from G-Era? Yes, Shiranui. You are gonna have to, you can use your old Shiranui grade 3, but everything else you're gonna have to pick up new cards. But yeah, Shiranui came back last year and it's been dominating ever since. Even though it got restricted multiple times. I know, multiple? Just once, right? Technically just once. You sold your deck? Oh no, did you have an SP Shiranui Oboro? Those things go for a lot of money these days. But yeah, Shiranui is definitely a good deck to come back to the game with. Had it all blinged out. Oof. I mean, it's all right. You can always rebuild it. Ooh, there's a citrus. Now we're on 12 cards. That's huge. Plus 30k to the front row. God damn. And the ladder. Another 5k to the Vanguard. So now the front row is plus 30k, plus 1 crit. I don't know if Levidras can survive this, even with, like, you got 4 attacks as well, so you gotta have a lot of freaking shield in hand and multiple PGs probably. So this one's just 40. Oh, and he's intentionally delaying when he attacks with the marker one. He should have probably put the marker on the other column, maybe. Expecting the corner citrus on there. Ooh, PG's that one drops the heal for the cost though. First check nothing, second check crit. That's big. Smurfette might be banking on drawing off of that marker, but if they delay that to the last attack, the draw doesn't matter. Damn. All right. Oh god, look at those dice. Third check nothing. All right, you definitely swing at the corner citrus first, I think, because you don't give them the draw. No, gonna give it. All right. So base power for this. Don't forget to use the effect first. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, so it's 33, 38, 46, 51. So gonna PG that one. And then corner, yeah, okay, just PG'd everything. Damn. Damn. Persona Ride, 2 cards in hand. Only 1 soul and 1 CB, so Just getting stuff out of prison is gonna be a bit of a pain. Gonna use that CB on just calling out stuff. You want to call out your multi-attackers. Sanctitude removed. Check stop 2 here. Get the card to hand. Soul Blast 1 here. Gotta bring out... Alright, thinking about it. Swap the ride deck. Okay, gonna keep the soul in there. Just calls out the full board. You have to swing with this one because he'll give you the counter charge, so you can still use the grade 1 to give a back row attack to the other grade 1, and this way you might still be able to win. This game's mad close, and we're really close to time too. Alright, gonna guard that one. Here comes Levidras after counter charging. Levidras gonna swing with the perfect boost as well. 38k column, gonna give the back row attack to the grade 1 in the back. This is gonna be huge. Can prison actually survive? These numbers are consistently big. It's like every turn doesn't change too much. It just increases with the number of markers, but that's about it. Can't use Foxhill? Foxhill is the grade 1, right? How come? I can't check the text right now, but I'll trust chat on this. Ooh, Burning Heart. Using the Blitz order here to... So it's what, minus 5k for every 2 cards, was it? Or is it for every card? Foxhill needs to see marker in opponent's field. Ooh. Uh-oh. That could be big, and he's putting the power on it too. That could be big. Can the judges jump in before it's too late? I texted the person running this. This one technically, it can boost, but it can't attack. That might be big. Yeah, it does need a marker on the opposing field, right? Ooh, gonna just swing with it. And it's gonna be game. Smurfette takes it with the Levidras. They might have had it even without the attack and just with the... They probably would have had it even if they had attacked with the boost. Okay, they're confirming it. Good. All right, cool. His last card was 5k, so yeah, I do think they had it regardless. Whew! Thank God, this is such a good game. It would be such a shame if it like ended poorly just because of like a small mishap. Damn, so does that mean Levidras confirmed for top 8? Damn! Levidras, give it up! Give it up for the Stoicheia Bug Dragon putting in work. Damn, alright. Not bad. There's a lot of Stoicheia in this tournament doing really well. Like all the Leonorns were doing good. The Levidras there making top cut probably. There was a lot of Night Roses, of course, too. Good time to be a Stoicheia, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Stoicheia era. The Stoic era.